Hi everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to give you a little update about what's going on with the channel and what's coming up soon. Continuing doing my testing of the OAD Ultra Fidelity pre and power amp combination. I've been changing some power cables over and playing around with interconnects and speaker cable, some of which you've seen on the video, but further I've been doing more testing and starting to get a really good understanding of this pre and power amp combination and what it can do. So that's continuing. So there'll be a video on my thoughts about it probably within about a week or two from now. But that is certainly coming. Next thing I want to talk to you about is what's coming up on the video. Hopefully it drops tomorrow, and that'll be my thoughts on room acoustics. So I want to talk to you about the 35 years I've had in the industry and the ups and the downs and the things I've learnt and the things that I've learnt later on in life about what's important and what isn't. With room acoustics, it's really, really important to get your room well tuned and as flat as you possibly can get it. So we're going to go into what I've done in here. We're going to talk about some potential pitfalls and some things I might have done wrong and then worked out and got right. And just the process that I've gone through to get this room sounding as good as it sounds. It has been a process, and it's been a long process, and hopefully, all being well, I can help you guys so that you might get a shortcut to getting your rooms right for your systems. So that will be coming hopefully tomorrow. I've just got a few more little things that I want to write down to help me with talking to you about that, which should happen tomorrow. So I've got notes here for what's happening today, so I better get back to those. After that, I'll be doing my thoughts on the Robertson cable review. So I'm in the process of understanding exactly what they're doing for my system, and I'll be making a video about my thoughts in relation to interconnect cables and speaker cables and power cables. Now, I know this is a pretty hot topic. I am a cable believer. I'll say that straight up front. I believe they do make a difference in a highly resolving system. I'm lucky enough to have a highly resolving system, and I can hear the differences that cables make in my system. So I believe in cables, and I want to talk to you guys about what I'm hearing with this particular loom, what other speaker looms I have, and I have 2 or 3 other quite up there speaker looms that I've had in and out of my system to compare to these Robertson cables. And I'll talk to you in depth about that, and hopefully you'll have some comments below that video and I can answer any questions or give you some feedback if there's anything specific you want to know. So that's also coming. Now the next thing I want to talk about, and this is really, really, again, down to you guys, because you've been giving me suggestions about things you'd like to see on the channel, and I love hearing from you. So please leave your comments below any of these videos if you've got something you want to share with me or you want to talk about. I try to get to everybody, and I'll continue to do that as long as I can. But one of the things that someone's asked me to do is to drag out my mid-90s Rotel Michi pre and power amp and put that into the system and give you all a listen to it. So I'm going to do it. Once I'm done with the OAD Ultra Fidelity amplifiers, I'll remove them out of the system and I'll bring over the Michi combination and we'll have a listen, and we can compare that to the OAD setup. And then we might even bring the Vitus gear back in. So I'll put the preamp in and we'll play with the mono blocks again, which they're stone cold. They haven't been doing much work at all in the last few weeks. So hopefully we can get them fired up again, because they are very, very much an amazing set of amplifiers. So we'll get those back in. We'll have a listen to all of those 3 combinations, and we can have a chat about what I've heard in here, how I compared the 3, what the sonic signatures are of the 3, and and you can leave your comments below in that video as well. So that's coming. And another thing that somebody asked me to talk about, which I really didn't touch on when I was giving you my thoughts on the Playback Designs MPD8, and that is the absolutely amazing preamp that's in that DAC. It is world class, absolutely no shadow of a doubt, world class preamp. I'll tell you a little story. I've probably had 5 preamps with the Vitus monos, and now obviously we know that the Vitus SL101, which is the preamp I have for the monos, the sister preamp, works beautifully, and it's pretty well known that Vitus pre and power amplifiers are best paired together. But and I've tried other really quite high-end preamps in here as well, just to understand what's changing over the time I've had the Vitus, which just hasn't been that long. But when I just played digital, and I used the DAC as the preamp, I was absolutely blown away just by how close that was to the Vitus preamp. All of the other preamps I tried were considerably not as good. But the Playback Designs preamp was quite amazing. So I want to let you guys have a listen to that and tell me what you think. So that was another request from somebody asking me to talk a bit further about the preamp section in that DAC. So I will go into detail and talk to you about that in the future. So these are all sort of things that are coming up that I want to talk to you about. So what else do we need to talk about here? Oh, now this is good. This is really good. I've reached out to a fairly well-known, he's actually quite a well-known YouTuber in Australia, Australian guy who I respect greatly, follow his channel, and I caught up with him at the Melbourne Hi-Fi show, and subsequently we swapped numbers and we've had a bit of a conversation backwards and forwards over the last few weeks. And we're thinking about possibly, if we can work this out between the two of us, of doing a bit of a series of collaboration stuff. So we would have him come down to my room here and we would talk about the first topic that we plan to do, which leads me into talking about the OAD Ultra Fidelity open baffle speakers. Now, you would have seen them at the Hi-Fi show. That room was in my top 4 best rooms of the show. So I've reached out to John of OAD, and John has agreed to send me down a review sample of the open baffle speakers. So we will have those in this room for you all to have a listen to. And hopefully, if this collaboration comes off, which I'm hoping it will, this YouTuber and myself will potentially do a series of these things if it's something that both channels like us doing. And the first video will be about those OAD Ultra Fidelity open baffle speakers. So that's really exciting news. I'm really excited to have him down here and give him a listen to my system, and then talk about these speakers. And if it's something that is liked by all of you, then we're going to plan to continue doing it as a bit of a ongoing series. When we think that there's something we both have fairly strong opinions about, that we want to talk about collectively as a group, well, we're in the process. I can't say much more at this stage because nothing's locked in yet, but there might be some news that I can talk about in the near future. So stay tuned for that, because that really excites me, because that's something I'm really interested in. And further to that, I haven't reached out to any of the manufacturers at the Hi-Fi show yet. I plan to do that because I do want a steady supply of Australian-made, potentially Australian or mostly Australian-made product in here for review. At the moment, I'm just going through the OAD Ultra Fidelity stuff first. So I intend to continue to do that as time goes on, but there'll be more coming in the future in relation to other stuff. But at the moment, I just want to get through my system, get you understood about where my system's at, the OAD Ultra Fidelity stuff, some of the things that I can help you with in relation to room acoustics and stuff like that. All of that sort of coming in the very near future. So now, do anything else I want to talk to you about? Oh yeah, now this is exciting as well. Just before I started this video today, I got a knock on the door and the postman delivered me a package. Now this package has got, I know what's in it, but I haven't seen them. So I'm going to do an unboxing video of this package, which is just sitting out of shot of camera at the moment. Hopefully I'll get it done this afternoon, and I'll tell you all about this product. I'll tell you how it came to be here at in my room, and then we'll start testing it in the room as well. So these are really exciting. This is a really exciting product. I'm really very, very interested. A couple of the other international YouTubers have reviewed this product or variants of this product. I have a specific product here that will be used on a specific component in my system. So I want to talk to you about that. I also want to film my reaction to them and what they look like and when they come out of the box. So it'll all be done literally live in front of you on the camera. So hopefully this afternoon I'll get to that. Please stay tuned. Look, we're closing on 400 subscribers, which makes my brain hurt, to be honest. I cannot believe it. We haven't even been going a month yet, and it's really starting to build. I love your support. It means the world to me. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Please consider subscribing to the channel if this is the sort of content you want to see. Please give me your suggestions about the sort of content you want to see. And if I can make that happen, I'll do my absolute utmost to do that for you. But this channel is all about my subscribers. I'm doing this for the hobby, for the people that love audio like I do. And that's my motivation for doing it. And I want to continue to do it. I want to continue to bring you content you want to see. So please leave your suggestions in the descriptions below. Stay tuned. There should be another video coming later on this afternoon with this package when I unbox it. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.